ghosts and ghouls with greenish skin. So close your eyes and you will find that you've arrived in Frightenstein. Perhaps the Count will find a way to make his monster work today. For if he solves this monster mania, he can return to Transylvania. So welcome where the sun won't shine, to the castle of Count Frightenstein.
Now, my beautiful pink petal beauty, you are under my power. The power of the Count. And you will give the message to your brothers and sisters and tell them now that they must obey when a Count commands. You will tell them now that I command them to grow. You win some, you lose some. Hark! What is that? It is Tweedledum. Igor! Explain yourself. What were you doing? What was that noise?
I am sorry, Master. All I was doing was outside repairing the limousine.
Never mind that now. For now is the time.
To do what, Master?
Don't you know by now?
Yes, Master.
Tell me.
To go back and repair the limousine.
Lightning. No! To raise the flag.
Ah, the flag. Yes, Master. And sing the pledge. Yes, Master.
No, I will give the pledge. You will sing the anthem. Someday, maybe. After I finish with Brucey, I'm going to give you a word. Go! Sing.
Gory, Transylvania, the werewolves and bats is mine, ja. The murky moor will likely claim, ja, as we go stumbling through.
I pledge by the sign of the three-toed sloth that I will always do my best to do my duty, to always obey the laws of the werewolf pack, and to never rest until Brucey lives once more and joins the others of distinguished monsters, and I can once again return to my glorious homeland, Transylvania.
Gory, Transylvania, gory, Transylvania.
Suck it to them!
Gory, Transylvania.
Be careful.
As we go stumbling. Through.
Ah! Master.
Perfect pitch, Master.
I know. Explain yourself. Igor, what were you doing outside?
Master, I was outside repairing the limousine.
You were repairing the limousine. That's very interesting, Igor. Seeing as we do not have a car.
We do, Master. We have a Rolls can hardly.
A Rolls can hardly, Igor?
Certainly, Master. Rolls down one hill and can hardly go up the next.
Straighten up.
when I last saw the oracle, he stood upon his head. I also noticed that his face was getting very red. I asked him, does this exercise induce hallucinations, or do you do it with a mind to test your power of patience? He answered, neither one of those. The reason is I found the world looks twice as good to me when I am upside down.
Hello? I am the Oracle. I am the grand and fantastic Oracle. In my day, I have predicted 36 floods, foreseen 12 hurricanes, warned of 4 tornadoes, and smashed 477 crystal balls. I've got enough broken glass around here to fill the Grand Canyon. I wonder if they'd be interested in some free fill. Anyway, now for our sign for today. Swirling mist, whom the gods have kissed, which sign, whose life will fortune twist? Our sign today is Libra. Libra people are born between September 23rd and October 22nd. And of all the signs, they are the gentlest. Gentle Libra, artistic and quiet. What a lovely sign you are. Libra is symbolized by a set of scales, and that is what best describes the orderly, balanced character of this sign. Librans have a wonderful sense of justice, and their refined, even-tempered way of thinking makes them a good bet when you're looking for someone to settle an argument. Libra doesn't like to hurt anyone's feelings, and so both sides will come out as winners in a Libra settlement. Librans do so many kind and generous things that they hear an awful lot of praise and flattery directed at them. And flattery to a Libra is what a good conversation is to a Gemini. Libra can be easily swayed by flattery, and in doing so, often gets himself into a lot of trouble. The reason for this, the need for recognition, is due to Libra's strong secret desire for constant companionship and the need to be noticed. Yes, Libra may seem calm and contented, at peace with the world, but deep down, he knows he can't find happiness unless he has someone to share it with. Libra is always polite and generous, a refined, sensitive nature that refuses to let anyone stand in the way of happiness and his own personal joy of living. The gem that stands for Libra is the diamond, and what could be better than a perfect diamond for a perfect personality? Oh dear, there goes that flattery again. Anyway, Libra, here is your prediction for today. Today is the start of a good cycle for you. You usually have a natural feeling of shyness and reserve, but peel off the hesitancy and feel confident as you move into a 7-day period that promises happiness and a deeper understanding of what makes good friendship. Full steam ahead, Libra. And you too, Voodoo. Wake up, wake up. Huh? Oh, you're going to give the prediction today. Very good. Well, I have no more crystal balls. I will write it down. Now. Yes. I'm getting the vibes, yes. P-R-D. Let me see. Libra's prediction will be my guest. Yes. Yes. Libra. Today you must beware of a large Gemini with a baseball bat. Oh, go back to sleep, Voodoo.
Nope. The count says to stay tuned. Ooga booga.
Hello, is Mrs. Wall there? No? Well, can I speak to Mr. Wall? He's not there either. Are there any walls there? No. Well, that must make it pretty difficult to hang up pictures.
Griselda said to me one day, I'm going to make some bread. If you would like to lend a hand, I'll give you some, she said. There's really nothing I'd like less, I told her in reply. She said, well, that's okay, but can't say I didn't try. Next day, she said to me, you know, you really were quite dense. The bread you didn't want came to $10.60.
Hi there! I'm Griselda. Hey! Dig my 14th century vacuum cleaner. Out of sight. If King Arthur didn't have a big round table, and Merlin found himself to chant a lot, then Lancelot and Guinevere would not have found Camelot. All right, come on in. Got some more goodies. Gonna cook them up for you. Oh, isn't that nice? Well, we'll just put that there. Well, hello there, Griselda once again in the kitchens to stir up another little lovely for you. You know, I was just thinking about some of the weird people Sliver and I have met. Sliver and I just met my vacuum cleaner. We met them in our travels. For example, there were two cousins in Cleveland, Claude Contractor, who constructed condominiums in the clouds, and Clive, who, weather permitting, used to golf at the Cleveland Curling and County Club. Now, would you like to put that in your file of useless information? Don't even know how I got to that. So anyway, that reminds me. Here is today's recipe. Condominium, Claude in Cleveland, Club Clive's, Clawing Cloudy Country Casserole, or CC and CCCCC Casserole. It's a classic. I don't believe what I just said. But anyway, let's get on with it. Now, let me check the ingredients again. Oh, yes. Here we go. We want some chopped shrunk sugar. Just a doubling for sweetness. And speaking of sweetness, I'll sweep it up later. But speaking of sweetness, do you believe? I know. Eat your heart out. I can't stand it myself. No mirrors here. I'd fall in love with me. Anyway, let's get on with it. Now, just for color, some little green stuff here. Well, if I ever run out of firewood, I don't know where to go. Okay. Then what have we here? Oh, some more of the cassava tree starch. This really bloats into something huge. Hey, by the way, have you seen the little fella upstairs called Brucey? Wow, what a hunk of monster! Oh, well, wishful thinking. And then the inevitable flour. Very good. Be neat, be neat. And now for the last ingredient, which we shall go over here. And, hello, darling, how are you today? Cat got your tongue? Okay, now the last ingredient, oh, here it is. We'll just kind of take this in here, and this is a lemon, which is exactly what I'm cooking up. Okay, I think we're ready for the old pan. Where's my ingredients? Now I'll go to the cauldron here. Oh, boy. Watch it. Now, we just mix it all in. Let it grow. Cauldron, cauldron, boiling trouble. Cauldron boil. Cauldron bubble. And now for tasters. Well, all I can... Out of sight! Come back and see me another time when I fully recover. Ooh!
Igor! He's doing it again! Get Boris! Stop! Leave that cunt! Hands go, you naughty...
Never mind him now. For we must get back to the business at hand. Igor! I think I have found now the solution on how to make Brucey work.
How's that, master?
I am sure that by consulting my great-grandfather's diary, he will come up with an answer.
Your great-grandfather's diary?
Yes, go and get the diary.
I just happen to have it with me.
What a coincidence. Let us have a look here. Ah, here it is. It says here that on October 31st, 1477, my grandfather attempted to hypnotize his monster. Here, Igor, read this part to me.
October 31st, 1477. Today, I experimented with hypnotism. But my experiment met with failure when my monster would not concentrate.
Aha! Now I understand. But I have even greater powers than my great-grandfather. I want you, Igor, to get me my hypnotizing kit.
Your hypnotizing kit?
That's right, and I'll tell you where to get it.
Yes, master.
Now, you will go down into the east wing of the castle. Then you will turn the corner, go 400 yards along the hallway, into the first dungeon. Then you will find 4 boxes. It's not there. It's right over there.
Yes, master.
Very good. Quickly, quickly. Now we will do it. All right, Brucey, I want you to concentrate. You will sleep. You will sleep. You're under my power. Yes, sleep, sleep. All right, Brucey, walk for me. Walk for me. All right. Igor, come back here. Igor, I want you to snap out of it. What is the matter with you? It's not for you to go to sleep when I say for Brucey to sleep. I can't understand why this does not work. I have greater powers than my grandfather. It should work. There's some reason.
Master.
Never mind. Don't touch the cow.
Master.
What?
You forgot to plug the plug in.
Igor.
Yes, master.
I have told you once. I've told you once. Do not cloud the issue with facts.
Thus he spoke, with a sinking heart. Beyond the law of action, let not the wise disturb the unwise. This helps not in its own revolution.
Bwana Clyde's the hunting sort. He's had so much experience. When tracking bears or rhinos down, he asked no interference. He found a 6-inch lizard once to eat that night for dinner. They wrestled for an hour, but the lizard was the winner. Bwana Clyde's the sort of man I really do admire, 'cause no one else is quite as good a hunting story liar.
Hello, and welcome to Zany Zoo. That's where you all right now. And I am Bwana Clyde Batty, and I welcome you to my jungle estate here. Now, we have many things to discuss today, and a lot of beautiful birds to show you. The film we have taken. And thank you, boys. That was the band playing there. Thank you very much. Oh, don't they play fine? Just fine. Now, what we're going to do is to talk about a particular bird today, and it's called a hornbill. Now, the hornbill, well, he comes from Africa. Now, I'm going to show you where Africa is. I think you're pretty well know. All right, I'll get to you. We'll get you a banana. Oh, this is Africa. You know the shape of Africa. And it's found in a lot of other areas too, which we'll probably discuss. Now, I have a bunch of film here that we're going to put on the reel, and then we're going to find out all about the hornbill. Oh, my goodness. I'll get so forgetful. I've got the reel on it already, I have. Now, let us get you all filmed very shortly, because I'm sure you're going to want to see all the beautiful birds. Oh, one moment, please, excuse me. Hello, this is Bawana Clyde Batty here. I beg your pardon? Of course I'd love to. I'd love to join you for dinner. Well, isn't that nice? The whole gorilla family's going to be there. Well, that's very decent of you. Cookies and tea, love it, cookies and tea. You bet, I'll be there, that's right. Oh, just some of my animal friends invite me over for some cookies and tea. Isn't that lovely? That's very friendly of them, and you'll find that animals are very friendly to know. Now, when I go to my safaris, you'll find I take pictures with them in cages, you see, because I go to the zoo. Now, you can go on a safari to the zoo any time you want, you see? It's anywhere you go, you'll find a zoo. We love to go to zoos. All right, now let's get you all filmed, because I want you to see this beautiful, beautiful bird. Here we go. Let's get it all set up now. Everything's intact. That's right, that's right. Now, get the focus set. Now, here we go. Now, isn't that a beautiful bird? Now, that's the hornbill. Now, he's found in Africa through tropical Asia, through southern Arabia to the Solomon Islands and the Philippines. So it covers quite an area. Now, they're called hornbills because of their large, bizarre bills, you see. Oh, I've had some big bills in my day which I couldn't pay. Now, some species have a large casque, you see, giving them a top-heavy appearance. Isn't that huge now? Now, the casque, larger in males, it's made of sponge-like bone, but it doesn't hinder their movements. Surprisingly enough, you know, you'd think they'd kind of tip over. Must have incredibly good balance, I'd say. Now, they have stiff eyelashes, especially in ground hornbills, which have red patches of skin on the face and the throat, instead of casque, you see. Now, they can vary in size from 15 inches to actually 5 feet long, with a 5-foot wingspan. Oh, that's a huge bird, that is. Now, the Abyssinian ground hornbill, now, from Abyssinia, it's 3 feet long with a 2-foot wingspan. Now, that's considerably smaller. Now, they feed in flocks. That means they all get together to have their meals and all their dinners and such. And after communicating some distance between feeding ground and roost, 100 or so spend the night roosting together in trees. Oh, it's like a big apartment building in the jungle, that is. Now they fly in small parties, and I think that's enough for today, because I hear my friends calling me, and we're going to take some old film of all the beautiful animals that we all love and want to see so much. So, Bawana Clyde Batty saying goodbye, and come back and see us at Zany Zoo, eh?
Don't go away.
The librarian is a grue. Oh, wiped out.
Oh, the librarian's disposition is cantankerous at best. He guards that dusty room of his like a chicken with her nest. This is not just my opinion. I heard many people say he got up on the wrong side of his bed again today. But I don't think that that's the reason. I don't think it's that at all. If he got up on the wrong side, he'd smash into the wall.
Welcome to the library. And I, of course, am the librarian, custodian of all these stories of horror. And here I am once again to frighten you. And our story today is called The Dust Bowl. Oh, forgive me. No, on the contrary, it's called The Miser. A miser sold all that he had and bought a lump of gold, which he took and he buried in a hole dug in the ground at the side of an old wall, and went daily to look at it. One of his workmen, observing his frequent visits to the spot, watched his movements and discovered the secret of the hidden treasure. And coming upon it, he dug down and he stole the lump of gold. Naughty, naughty, naughty. The miser, on his next visit, found the hole empty and began to tear his hair out and to make loud lamentations. A neighbor, seeing him, overcome with grief and learning the cause, said, "Pray do not grieve so, but go and place a stone in the hole and fancy that the gold is still lying there." That would take some imagination. It will do you quite the same service, for when the gold was lying there, you had it not as you did not, because you did not make the slightest use of it. What good is a lump of gold, if it's not used? But we have another story. Now we'll see. The Lion in Love. A lion demanded the daughter of a woodcutter in marriage. The father, unwilling to grant, and yet afraid to refuse his request, hit upon this expedient to rid himself of his importunities. He expressed his willingness to accept him as a suitor of his daughter on one condition: that he should allow him to extract his teeth and cut off his claws, as his daughter was fearful of both. The lion cheerfully assented to the proposal. Oh, be careful. When, however, he next repeated his request, the woodman, no longer afraid, set upon him with his club and drove him away into the forest. A very foolish lion indeed. And a very tired librarian indeed. Go to your library, and until we meet again, the librarian says, goodbye. Goodbye. Aha! The old hanky in the skeleton trick.
Hello, Master.
Hello, Igor.
You're reading the book, Master.
Of course I am. The mail has arrived. Igor, get busy.
That means me, Master.
Of course it does.
Hello, Mr. Mail. Here we are, Master. Just one parcel today.
And, what does that say, Igor?
Magic kit,
Now,
Master.
magic kit. Now,
Yes, Master.
that means a treat for you, Igor.
thank you,
I am
Master.
going to entertain you because I feel good today. I want you to sit down right there.
Yes, Master.
And now, Igor, I'm going to show you a magic feat. You'll have to settle for a magic foot, eh? The humor of the count is wonderful. All right, now. No. I have not finished. And now for my second trick.
Terrific trick, Master.
Yes. Igor, I want you to turn your back to me.
But why should I turn my back, Master?
Igor, how else am I going to pull the rabbit out of the hat? I'm just a beginner. Hurry up now.
Tell me when I can look, Master.
I'll tell you when you can look. Just a minute.
Tell me when I can look, Master.
Igor, you may look.
Yes, Master.
Ready?
Ready.
most difficult trick of all. Are you ready, Igor?
Yes, master.
Abracadabra!
Master, that's fantastic. Really fantastic.
But I didn't do it. The lights are out. The fuses must be blown. I want you to fix the fuses.
But why, master?
Because I'm afraid of the dark.
Here, as head of the family, I'm giving this to you.
Dr. Petvet's little place is really much too small for animals of every sort spill out into the hall. When rhinos get into the tub, he has to hold his nose, 'cause he'll be doused with water when the bathroom overflows. There's chickens in the pantry and there's cats across the bed. I wonder where the doctor finds to rest his weary head. He told me once that when it's time for him to hit the sack, the only place with room enough is the doghouse at the back.
What a weather, Dr. Petvet.
Stop wondering, Igor.
Oh.
Is here.
Hello, Doctor.
Hello, Igor.
Oh, look at that one you brought today.
Oh, yes, this is the eastern king snake. And he has another name, too, you know. We actually call him a chain snake also.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, he's a beauty.
Does that mean he eats chains?
Oh, I hardly think so. He wouldn't link up with a thing like that.
Oh, linked up. That's all.
I call him Billy. Isn't that cute? Yep, that's Billy right there. Look at him. Isn't he just a gorgeous thing? Now, he can attain a length of 36 to 68 inches. And the record is 82 inches. Can you imagine that?
That's twice as much as an ordinary one.
Oh, yes. Now, as you can see, he's a shiny, shiny black serpent, and he's clad with large bull links of white or cream color. Now, they range from South to New Jersey, and instead of black scales, they're smooth, good-looking serpents. You see that? Now, they're common in eastern seabelts also.
What's a seabelt?
Well, that's something you wear when you go to sea. Anybody knows that? Instead of suspenders. Now,
You're
let's
in
see.
good humor today, Doctor.
Oh, yes, I feel good today because I'm with my friends and I love my pets. Now, it shows a liking to stream banks and borders of swamps and frequents areas in search for its favorite food, you see. Now, it's a very, very good swimmer, this fellow. He's very good. Now, he's often secretive hiding places. Now, he's always under boards or logs or debris, and he may prowl by day or especially in early morning or twilight. Now, hot weather, they're chiefly nocturnal. And, you know, they're also called a thunder snake, a swamp whumper.
Swamp? Oh, look at him whumping.
You know, they'll live as long as, 9 years in captivity, and they eat very, very well. Isn't he beauty? Hello, Billy.
Ooh,
Hello,
he's
Billy.
folding his head up.
Yeah, look at that. Isn't that cute? Yeah. Now, and once they're caught, they just tame down immediately. They make wonderful pets. But you know, children should always remember, whenever they find a snake, they shouldn't handle snakes of any kind unless they know what they're doing, because after all, we have to be careful which is harmless and which are harmful. Now, this fella is harmless, so we know that about our king snake, okay?
Oh, good, and I could play
Igor,
with him.
I want you to have Billy.
Oh!
I know, ask the sloth. Always ask the sloth. It's too bad you can't have some kind of understanding with that fellow. Hello, Billy.
Mr. Sloth. Igor, yes. No, the count is not yet, but I wonder if I could have this friend. Why don't you wait for me to finish the question first?
I know, he's very rude that way. I asked him one time and he interrupted me in mid-sentence. Mid-sentence. You know what that means, Igor?
That means right in the middle of talking.
That's in the middle of talking. There
Yes.
you go. Igor, don't feel bad because Dr. Petvet will be back and I'll have another pet for you.
Goodbye.
Hope it works out next time.
Bye, Billy.
Bye-bye.
Billy, bye. Bye, Dr. Petvet.
Do not go away. We're coming back.
You know, I saw my cousin on the front page of the newspaper yesterday. Someone must have rolled it up and swatted him with it. All right, it's not funny. Up, lunchtime.
professor tried to build a ship that wouldn't ever sink. He said it's solubility that pulls ships in the drink. Boats are made of wood and steel, but I have yet to meet anyone who's ever built a boat out of concrete. That's what he said. I tell no lies. He said he would unveil a ship that holds without a rope, steel rivets, glue, or nails. He launched his ship next evening, and it was a gala night. But the boat went down the runway, hit, and sank right out of sight.
How do you do, people, and men and women, and boys and girls, and others? I am the professor. And professor of what? Professor of physics, and natural phenomena, and things exciting, dramatic, stirring, interesting, inviting to the spirit. And I'm talking about the Cartesian diver. Look closely and sharply at a little vial within this flask, in which there is some little water and a cork stopper, and I'm going to push down, down, and down it goes. And then I release the load on the stopper, and up it comes. And I'm going to talk about it in a descriptive way so you can make one and have fun. I remember doing it at age 5 and had enchantment no ending, which has lasted me for 57 years. Here it is. First, you go to your pharmacy or druggist or apothecary or chemist or your teacher, and you get a little medicine vial in which pills and such come, as big as your little finger. A little bottle. See, a little bottle. Right, a little bottle. And you put some water in it. Now, I can't tell you how much. You will have to explore this. Then you have a vessel such as I have here. A flask, a bottle. Now you put your finger across the top here, like that, and then you tip it upside down with your finger there, and the water now is right here. And then you have some water in this chamber, and with the finger still tightly on the open end, you submerge the open end with the finger there. Now, you're going to have to, you may have to break off a wrist to do it. And the water is there. And then you take your finger away. I have to make the neck a little higher, and it stays there. Then you put a stopper in there. You put a stopper in there. There's the stopper. And now we're ready to go. And here is the picture complete. Here is air in here. There is air in there. And there is water, 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 water. Now what? Remember, air is highly compressible. Water is highly incompressible. And here lies the secret. You push down on the stopper. You compress the air in there, which pressure is delivered to the water in there, which is delivered to the water in there, which compresses the air in the little chamber, and more water goes in. The system is now heavier, and he goes down. Release the load on the stopper, and he goes up. Now, if you watch very sharply, closely, you will see that when you push on the stopper, this air gets less. And when he is down here like that, and there is water in him like that, and that's air in there, when you let up on the stopper, you can see the air in here expand and drive that water out. And I'm going to show it to you, because it is wonderful. Wonderful. First, you get in a prayerful position like this, and look at it very sharply. The water level is so much, and I'm going to push down, down, and now he is down, and now I'm going to watch very closely and watch the water level in him go down when I release the pressure there. Oh, yes, beautiful. And this is how a diving instrument like a submarine works. I'm going to do it again because I like it. There it goes. If I squeeze harder, I'll put more pressure on the air in the little vial and more water will go in. Oh, yes, look at that. Oh, a great deal more went in. There it is. And so, the case of the Cartesian diver. And you could have a wonderful time with it. Finally, I am led to explore how I hold my vest together. Here is a piece of baling wire from the hay we feed the animals in this castle, and I am hooking me up in this manner, so you see the things in the shops have no need for me or I for them.
Can't be. Don't go away. We'll be back, I'm afraid. And now for the latest results in my crystal ball. The count is Sloth 3, Igor, nothing.
Now in its 23rd year, presenting the greatest in world entertainment.
It's the Igor Sullivan Show. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, one and all. Welcome once more to the Igor Sullivan Show. And tonight we have a fantastic bill of fare for you. We will first of all present those fantastical, the incredible, the death-defying act, the Igorski brothers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's really have a big hand. Are you trying to be funny? Thank you, Igorski. Ta-da! Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, my brother has become very sick and contracted the scurvy. So, in the true show business tradition, I will go on without him. Thank you. One, two, three. You will notice, ladies and gentlemen, that at no stage do my hands leave my wrist. And now, it's not as much fun without my brother. But ladies and gentlemen, we will carry on with our big part of the show and do our tumbling acrobatic act. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the triple defying somersault. Hop, hop, hey, up, ha. Not to be believed.
I am the Wolf Man. I am the Wolf Man with another golden turkey. Woo! Happening all the time, and we're digging it. So let's get the chime time. Ooh. Chime time, wrong again. Okay, this is EECH. Fantastic radio. And it's coming to you through me, my friends. Hold on. Wolfman, yes, that's me. I know I am. Sure, I'm fantastic. Dig. Okay, you got it, all right.
The Wolfman is Ooga Booga.
Igor,
Yes, Master.
how many times have I told you you must keep things clean? Do you not understand? I have pleaded with you. Because of your negligence, look at this filth. Believe me, a healthy monster is a clean monster. Now get busy. Let me in here. My goodness, this is a disgrace. You should be ashamed of yourself. I've even checked. This terminal. It is filthy dirty. Clean it again. And again. And again. This hand too. Thank you. Now, this has probably been our problem from the start.
Probably.
Now get over to the laser beam and prepare to throw the switch. Because now, with the new cleanliness we have, I can probably have Brucey working quicker than you can say, Gichigumi. Are you ready?
Ready, Master.
Throw the switch!
Gichigumi! Oh, will you give me a break?
The castle lights are growing dim. There's no one left but me and him. When next we meet in Frankenstone, don't come alone.
The show is definitely over.